She's in a smart position. She's got no one in front of her, so she can accelerate if needed. Rider number 24, Laurie Jusson, Team Équipe Québec, is now out of the race, rider 24. So as she makes her way off the track, the rest of the riders are jockeying for position. Naomi's hanging on tight to that black line. So someone will be eliminated this time across the finish line. And it's rider number 59, Natalie Hamill from NCCH, powered by Deck Express. So Emma, who's at the back, as well as Deidre Henderson, they'll be fighting for position as they move forward. Elizabeth is back there too. Get around, Dodo, get around, come on, Dodo, that's it. There is no elimination on that lap. Rider number 23 was eliminated on that lap. That was Ali. Ali was eliminated for not holding a straight line. So Ali will have to remove herself from this race. She was eliminated on the last one. Ali Van Eisendor was eliminated on the last one. The NCCH rider in orange is going to try and make her way back into the group. There is someone else eliminated on this time around. Rider number 28, Deidre Henderson, is out. Ali's making her way out. No, she... So currently at the back fighting for position is Elizabeth Archbold, who just went ahead of, looks like Marie-Alexandre Lemire. And it looks like this time, Emma Lazenby has been eliminated on that one. It was close. So the riders that are at the back have to try and jockey for position. So whether it's coming up and over, or if there's a space in the middle of the peloton they can move into. You can see that 3 riders that were last time through are trying to make it up and over. And number 55, Kylie Stars. Kylie Stars was eliminated on that one. So Marie-Alexandre Lemire is going to have to try and get back into that group. In the meantime, Naomi D'Souza has just been holding it nice and steady on the black line. Rider number 27, that's Catherine Bergeron from Équipe de Québec. She was eliminated on that one. And there's 8 riders remaining. As we head into the next elimination, you can see the pace picks up from those that are at the back. Rider 26, rider 26, Marie-Alexandre Lemire. Rider 26 is eliminated, rider 51 is still in the race. Elizabeth Archbold, she's a U17 rider riding with juniors. She's proven to be one of the stronger U17 riders in the province as she makes her way up and over the group, trying to not be the last rider. And she succeeds as Cassandra Kyriakis was the last rider, rider 52. Naomi has given up her spot at the front as we come down to 6 more riders. Elizabeth Archbold making a move for the front. She wants to be one of the last 2 remaining. Naomi D'Souza now is forced to get up and over to prevent elimination. Rider number 51, Simone Boyard. Simone Boyard is now eliminated. Simone is off track. Simone, you were eliminated. Rider 51, Simone, you've been eliminated. 51, numéro 51, merci. And we're down to 5 riders, so 3 more eliminations. '54, Caitlin Power-Raura has been eliminated. Last 4 riders remaining. So currently in there we have Amelia Bell, Naomi D'Souza, Elizabeth Archbold. I believe it's Hillary who's in there as well. '25, Naomi, you've been eliminated. 3 riders to go. It's 2 juniors and a U17 who are in there. Elizabeth Archbold is the one in blue and yellow. Hillary Lowry's in there. Amelia Bell is the one who stepped on the pedals, picked up the pace a little bit. So right now it looks to be a bit of a pace line. Elizabeth Archbold's fighting. She's fighting to be one of the final 2. Has to go up and over. It's a lot more work to do that. '53, Elizabeth Archbold's been eliminated, so we have our last 2 riders on track. The next time they hear the bell, it will be the last lap. It's the first person across the finish line at that point, or at that final lap, who will win. So these 2 NCCH riders are fighting for a finish. It's Amelia Bell and Hillary Lowry. First person across the line next wins. Looks like Amelia Bell's got a little bit more acceleration than Hillary as they head into the final home straight. And there you go. Amelia Bell finishes ahead of Hillary Lowry. Elizabeth Archbold was the 3rd finisher in that category. U17 men are next up for their elimination race. Making their way onto the track is the U17 men. There's a lot of tactics that go into this race. It's also good for bike handling skills as riders try to squeeze themselves into tiny spaces to move up and not be the last wheel. There's 13 riders in this race. Rider number 37, once the race is complete, report to bike check. So this category, the U17 men, might be one of the best sock wearers that we've had so far. There's all kinds of funky socks, all different lengths. And they're off, so again, there's a neutral lap. The race has now begun. In 2 laps, someone will be pulled. So as these riders do the bell lap, they're going to be jockeying for position. They want to be in a spot where they can move up and over, but again, it takes a lot more energy to go over the top. It's always hardest to ride at the back, constantly having to sprint. Rider number 39, Kobe Liberty, first one eliminated. So Dawson McDonald is the one currently dictating the pace with Antoine Dalterio right beside him. There's 3 or 4 riders at the back that are fighting to get back into the group. Remember, it's the last wheel you don't want to be. Rider number 44, Spencer Strong, eliminated. So the first 5 5 riders seem to be maintaining their positions. It's the last 5 or 6 that keep moving around, trying to find that spot where they can conserve energy, but also be in a position to move up. Rider number 35, Giuseppe Arrond. He was an aggressive rider in the last 2 bunch events. As the bell is rung, numbers 36, 38, 43, 42, they're all trying to move up. Midweek rider is trying to get ahead of the NCCH rider. And 43, Philippe Gelina. Midweek rider is still just leaving a bit of a gap, making it harder on himself. As the bell is rung, it's Oliver Campbell who's trying to move up. He looks to do so as the rider below him, Axel, also fighting for a position. Rider 42, Axel Frohner, now pulling himself out of the race. It's a very tactical race. It's not always the strongest rider that wins. Quite often it's the smartest. Someone with really good bike handling skills that can squeeze into tiny spaces. Pace is picked up. The last 3 riders are trying to get into a good spot to stay in this race. Rider 36, Oliver Campbell. Oliver Campbell was eliminated on that lap. Dawson McDonald's been dictating the pace this entire race, with Antoine right beside him, not letting him out of his sights. Sydney Flagioli Bray in the orange helmet. He's been strong in the other races as well. But looks like he was eliminated on that one. Sydney, you're out. Sydney Flagioli Bray is out. His competitor got up and over and just nicked him at the line. So 6 riders remain. 4 more will be eliminated. Joel in the green, he's been sitting in the middle this entire race. Rider number 37 has been relegated and is pulled off. Everyone else is still in the race. 37, numéro 37. Numéro 37, Antoine Delterio, tu es fini. Numéro 37. Number 40 are still in the race, so Danielle is trying to regain contact with the group. 5 riders remain. Strong fight for this one, strong fight. Number 40, Daniel Norman de Silva, had to work hard to get back in and then got eliminated on that one. So number 40 is eliminated. 4 riders remain, 2 more eliminations. So we have Dawson McDonald, Justin Correa, who's moving past Joel on that one. Joel is moving up. So 38, Ethan Sitlington, eliminated. That leaves 3 riders. So we have Dawson McDonald, Joel Dumang. And Justin Correa is in the red. These 3 are going to fight. This will be the last one eliminated until there's 2 to go. It's a strong, strong sprint by these riders. Joel has to make up the most ground as he's highest on the track. Joel, numéro 34. It was a good fight, close finish, and now there's 2 riders remaining on the track. Dawson McDonald has decided to make a go for the finish at this point. 1 lap to go. Dawson McDonald looks like he's going to win. Justin Correa looks to be a little bit spent. He's going to limp into the finish line as Dawson McDonald finishes, comes out of the last turn. Let's cheer on Justin too. Valiant effort to finish second. Did everything he could to try and win. Fantastic racing. Cat 3 men are next on track.
It's gotta be the socks, Dawson. Way to go, buddy.
Cat 3 men, make your way to the pole. Reminder, if you've not yet gone through bike check, you do need to go through bike check before making your way to the start.
Oh yeah.
First one up to the railing is Hans. Hans been aggressive in all these races. He won the last one. Christian, who's now pulling up, was on his wheel. Worked hard. Remember, this is a race where anyone can win. It's the smartest ones that win this race, not always the fastest or the strongest. In green, we have Martin Gledhill. 117 in blue and black. That's none Randy Skidmore. 114, Mike Doble. And the last one on the railing is Don Smart. Let's see how smart Don is in this one. Riders in previous races have been relegated due to not maintaining their line and infringing on other riders. It's important when changing lines to do so safely. Shoulder check. So this is a neutral lap once this group is together and comes around the home straight. And the commissaire thinks that they make a good group. She will fire the pistol, signaling the start. So the race has begun. The bell will sound in the next lap. Rider 117, Randy Skidmore, has decided to increase the pace. The only thing that really matters in this race is that you're not the last wheel across the finish line every time. So as the bell sounds, one rider will be eliminated the next time around. Currently, Martin is fighting for a position, trying to squeeze in. Looks like he did it. And Christian Despati is the first one eliminated. There's 3 more eliminations. Hans is currently riding the red line at the front. On the black line, we have Randy Skidmore. Martin is once again fighting to stay in the race. And it looks like he did it. Mike Doble is the one that's eliminated on that one from Newmarket Eagles. We're down to 4 riders. Hans and Randy have been at the front the whole time. Martin fights. Every time Martin fights, so far it's been paying off. And just like the previous eliminations, Martin is last wheel with half a lap to go, but he succeeded all the other times in coming around and staying in the race. Let's see if he can do it this time as well. And he does. It's Randy Skidmore that time who's eliminated. So we're now looking at our top 3 riders. The next one eliminated will be 3rd in this race, and then the remaining 2 will sprint it out for 1st and 2nd spot. All right, so far it's been 3 for 3 for Martin, going from last to staying in the race. He's our guy in green with half a lap to go. He pulls around again. Wasn't able to make it that time. So still in the race, we have Hans and we have Don Smart. They're gonna hear the bell the next time they cross the finish line, signaling 1 lap to go. It's a sprint for the finish. Hans is leading out Don. So in the previous races, Hans has shown that he has some speed and acceleration. We'll see if Don can outsmart him this time. So Hans is riding a little bit higher on the track to make it harder for Don to come around him as they head into the finish line. And Don Smart, unofficially. Don Smart, unofficially getting Hans at the line. So Don Smart, Hans Horton, and then we had Martin Gledhill finishing out the podium in that race. Making their way on to the track, we have the women's elimination race. This race can favor sprinters. Looks like the points race and scratch race has tired out some of the riders who raced earlier. There's 10 starters in this race. We have Vlada, who had a good showing in the last one. Vlada Dakina. There's Carol Deavy, Rosa Phillips, Sarah Giovanetti, Aubrey De Silva, Agata Pesh, Ariane Bonham, Valina Sintau, Danielle Mullins. And Allison Danielle. Allison Daniel. So have we seen in the previous races, the riders that were the most aggressive in the scratch race and points race don't always do well in this one. Riders need to be very aware of what's going on around them, making sure they're not the last wheel. So there's 10 starters, which means 8 will be eliminated. As they head into their neutral lap, they'll already be fighting for a position. Rosa Phillip, who's currently at the front on the black line, had a really good race at the last Tuesday night race where she was up with men with an excellent finish. The race has begun. Allison decided to accelerate up to the front. She wants that black line. She wants to stay at the front versus fighting for a position every time around at the back.
Okay.
I'm going to put this on my Nikon, and when it goes to the podium, the Nikon can be wireless down there.
Currently, we have Aga at the back fighting for a position. In purple and pink, that's Ariane Bonhomme.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea.
Also fighting for a
Again,
position.
it's one of those things that once it's set up, the camera won't come off until it's done.
Aubrey's
right?
with the bright yellow socks.
And I can't put it on that little camera.
But it looks like it's Carol Deavy who's been eliminated, number 124.
And
does it come with one as an attachment or something? Or?
No.
Oh. You would have to buy
like
the Black Magic Defender.
Yeah, $500.
Aubrey's moving around the front, getting into a better position.
Or the Lilliput one for whatever.
Yes.
$200, $250 or something like that. That one's not too bad.
With half a lap to go, it's Aga that is going to move herself forward. Ariane is going to move up and over. Aubrey moves from
to me over there.
up track down into the front.
I lose track of like trying to follow. But I mean, you know,
And it's number 135, Danielle Mullins, who's been eliminated.
Especially when they're in the pack. And then Greg told
As
me
Rosa works to get back into the middle.
So I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Because they're trying to keep track of who it is.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, wow, that was a good help to know. How come there were no Kierans today?
I don't know. It's just
All right, Rosa's at the back trying to make her way back up into the group. She's going up and over, putting in a lot of effort. As Ariane also moves up to the front.
Yeah.
like to have every event in every category.
But not this time. Rosa Phillip, number 137.
Like for the
is out.
provincials, right?
There's been a lot of movement in placings with this group.
Because I think we need everybody for something like that.
Yeah.
Everyone fights for a different
The
spot.
provincials, It's like I've booked the day off, like the first day off work.
Yeah.
The higher up you are on the track, the more you're working, but usually it means you have more space as well.
Because like it's insane how much work it is for me to get ready.
So it's Allison and Aga who are currently at the back, working to get back in.
Is there a way to use fiber for everything? Do you have enough for this camera and all
Aga
that?
being at track has room to move.
Boxes that turn it into fiber, and the boxes are like $250 each.
Ooh.
And so you need one that turns it into, and then one
Rider
that
number
takes it
123,
out. The reason I
Allison.
got it for that is because that camera has it built in as a send. But I had to buy a box for $250 to convert it back to video.
Excellent.
I know.
So roughly $500 to hook up another camera with the.
Aga's still fighting for position.
It is helpful.
She's got Sarah in front of her.
It's
And
the
the
next
thing
level.
is that this doesn't work. That camera.
Lena's still in the race.
It's not working right.
Vlada's
All
still in
day
the
it hasn't
race.
been actually
Aubrey,
working.
Ariane.
And it's like the cable run, like it's like that.
Vlada
And I
gets
tested it with
passed.
that camera.
Yeah.
This cable, one cable on its own is fine. As soon as you add that gray cable, it's not good enough. That gray cable.
136, Aga. Aga's been pulled. 5 riders remain.
And I don't know if I bought another short piece of this black cable, whether it would be good or not, or it could just be crap.
Aubrey De Silva, she's holding the black line. Sarah Giovanetti is currently up at the blue line. Vlada is behind her.
Okay.
Side Vlada, we have Velina Sintel
Because that was
and Ariane Bonhomme in the middle at the front.
Digital.
3 more riders will be
It was
eliminated.
still standard def. It wasn't high def.
Yep.
So it's not rated yet for the same.
I get it. I get it.
Rider 126, Aubrey De Silva. So 4 riders to go. Velina did a great job of squishing through a hole on that one. She's taking to the lead. Although she has a gap, riders aren't too concerned. Remember, it's only the last wheel that counts. Currently, that's Vlada. So at the moment, Vlada's in 4th, Sarah's in 3rd.
And get a jump on hole 2.
Yeah.
And as they head into an elimination, Vlada. Rider 125. So we're down to our 3 riders. The next one eliminated will place 3rd in this event, leaving the last 2 riders to duke it out. So 2 riders to go. We have Sarah leading, Ariane's on the outside, Velina's on the inside. This will be the last elimination. Rider 138. Velina Sintel is out, leaving 2 riders, Sarah and Ariane. They're heading into the finish. They'll sprint it out. 1 lap to go for these riders. Ariane's been quite happy just to sit on the wheel, but she begins to accelerate. Looks like Sarah was ready for that. But there's just a little bit too much pedal to the metal for Sarah to stay up with Ariane. Ariane finishes first, followed by Sarah. In 3rd place, we had Velina. Making their way on to the track, we have the Cat 2 men. This is the Cat 2 men making their way up to the railing. It also looks to be a smaller field than the scratch and the points race. Should be a good race. We have a bit of a technical. Chris Dunbar is just fixing his wheel before heading up onto the railing. So as the commissaire checks all their numbers, Eric will be making his way onto the track and up to the railing. There are 15 riders in this race. is the start of the neutral lap. Neutral laps are important. It gives riders a chance to get into a position. As we've seen from the previous races, positioning in this one is very important. Mark Buckaway has decided he wants to hang out at the black line.
Imogen, can you hear me?
This group has gotten off to a really fast pace.
Are we also still recording this onto like a hard disk or something like that?
And as the bell is rung, currently there's Dan Thompson and Enoch Shee fighting for position. David Belenke looks to have dropped back a little bit. Sometimes you need to drop back in order to go up and over. Fight to get back into that position. Didn't succeed this time. Number 92 has been eliminated. David Belenke is out of the race. Number 92, you've been pulled. Number 92, numero 92, number 92, you are out of the race.
Okay, here.
All right, number 92 finally decides that he's going to take this time to pull off track. 99, that time rider number 99, Jim Edmondson. 99, you're still in. Number 99, you're still in the race. No elimination that last time. Number 99, you are still in the race. Jim, you are still in the race. Jim, you're still in the race. So it was decided that because number 92 did not pull themselves off the track at the right time, they impeded number 99. So number 99 is given another chance to try and get back into that group. Make someone else the last rider. But this time he didn't make it. 99, you're now out. Number 99, you've now been dropped, Jim Edmondson. Number 99, that time you have been eliminated. Jim Edmondson, you've now been eliminated. Jim, you now need to remove yourself from the track. Number 93, Mark Buckaway, you've been eliminated. So our two midweek riders at the back, that's Dan Thompson, Enoch C. We have number 91, Dan Bandurka, who's back there, but he's making his way up and over. He's the guy in orange on the green bike. And as they made that look easy, rider number 102, Matthew Ford. Pace is picked up. So it looks like Dan Thompson, Enoch C, Jamie Fitzgerald are all fighting to stay in the race. The rider eliminated that time, 101, Jamie Fitzgerald. Jamie Fitzgerald has been eliminated, rider 101. Dan Thompson trying to get up and over. He's had the hardest job in this race, constantly having to sprint from back into the group. Rider 97, Eric Curtis. Rider number 97, Eric Curtis. Once again, Dan finds himself in a spot where he has to fight to get back in as the last wheel. This time he's going to try and stay in by staying low. But wasn't successful that time. Dan Thompson is out, number 109. Dan Bandurka in orange and black looks to be losing some contact with the group. He's sitting up. Everyone else is fighting for a spot. In the meantime, Dan is going to cross the finish line. So, number 91, Dan Bandurka was eliminated on that one. Seven riders left. Marshall Ettinger is currently the one who's going up and over. He's going around Chris Dunbar. This will be a tight one. Rider 100, Marshall. And then there were 6. Killian Cummings is still in the race. Enoch C is still in the race. Chris Dunbar. As they come into the finish, the gap is opening up. He's going to try and go up and around. Let's see if he succeeds. And it looks like Enoch C is pulled. Killian Cummings was the rider that came up and around in order to stay in the race. Derek Coops is the rider who's currently setting the pace. He's been holding that position throughout. And as they head into a bell lap, the pace picks up. And number 98, Chris Dunbar. 4 riders to go. The next one eliminated will just miss standing on the podium and earning a medal. It's been Killian Cummings who's been fighting for that last spot. He's trying to make his way around Jim Gantley. They're fighting for these positions. And it's Jim Gantley, rider 103, finishes 4th. 3 riders left. one more to be eliminated. So we have Killian Cummings, Charles Cormier, and Derek Coops, who looks to be the one who wants third place. So these two riders are going to fight it out for first and second position. Charles Cormier and Killian Cummings are going to fight it out for first and second. And Derek Coops finishing third. These guys are going to treat it like a match sprint, riding high. So the trick to this is to try and get a jump. Charles tried, didn't succeed. In the meantime, it was Killian Cummings that was able to accelerate away from him. It's going to be a tough gap to make up as they head into the last turns. Killian, who looked like several times he wasn't going to make it into the group, succeeds in winning this race. Charles Cormier coming in second. Two categories to go. Junior men are going to make their way up onto the track. This should be an exciting race. You can see all the juniors piling themselves into the front, already looking to hold their spot. As we've seen in all the other races, the smartest ones finish with the best finishes. There are 14 riders starting this race. As the riders head off the railing, they've been reminded that once riders have been reminded that they need to hold their lines on this. Bit of a mechanical, but it looks like Ian Curry has fixed his problem and he's making his way into the group. Race has begun. These guys are strong, competitive, motivated, determined. It's been my experience, juniors have the best bike handling skills and squeeze into the smallest places. And as we head into the first elimination, it looks like Joseph Pankos is going to be trying to make his way back into the group. In front of him in red, high on the track, was Ian Curry. Joseph Panko's been eliminated. Number 11. These guys are moving along at a really quick clip. It's forcing Eric to get up and over. And number 6, Ian Curry. Tristan Guillet moving up and over the front, moving into a better position. Currently Eric Bartolomeo, who's fighting for the last spot. Looks like he might get in. Number 16, Eric Renke was eliminated. Guillaume Davidson fighting to get back into the group. Pace has really picked up for these guys. Rider number 15, Guillaume Davidson. Numero 15. Chris Ernst was the rider that pulled up and over, moving himself into the front of the group. Meaning Eric moved from the front all the way to the back. It happens as fast and as easy as that. Number 14, Eric Bartolomeo. Extremely close on that one. It's John Stewart and Lucas Taylor who are fighting to maintain contact. You'll see that John moved back, trying to get some space so he can come up and around, increase his speed. And it worked because it's number 3, Josh Senker, who was eliminated that time. These guys are maintaining a good clip. It's Tristan Guillet and Lucas Taylor. Tristan's the one that just moved up and over, getting himself out of danger. Lucas followed him. Number 13, John Stewart. Jordan is now fighting for a final spot as Lucas Taylor went up and over. Jordan's going to be looking to get back in. And it worked because it's number 12, Felix Pelletier. Numero 12. Six riders remain in this very fast elimination race. Tristan Guillet, who finds himself at the back again, as well as Chris Ernst. Both are looking to get up and in towards the front. And Chris decided he's going to be the next one out. And then there were 5. Looks like their speed slowed down just a little bit as they relaxed with just 5 to go. All the other times Tristan succeeded in getting up and over the group. Looks like this time he just ran out of fuel. Four riders remain in the race. We have Jordan Jones, Lucas Taylor, Gabriel Drapeau-Goralski, and Adam Lefebvre. And it looks like the 3 Ontario riders pull ahead of the Quebec rider. Number 7, Gabriel Drapeau-Goralski, leaving 3 on track, 1 more to be eliminated. So 3 riders to go. The next one to be eliminated will finish 3rd. Adam has decided he doesn't want it to be him as he moves up and over and around Jordan.
There's one around?
They're accelerating fast. Oh, it's going to be a close one. And number 5, Lucas Taylor, was the rider eliminated. That leaves Jordan and Adam on track to sprint it out for the finish. They're getting the bell with 1 lap to go. Jordan's decided to lead out Adam. And he picks up the pace, and it's just enough to pull away from Adam. Adam's looking a bit gassed as Jordan continues to accelerate. And it looks like it'll be Jordan finishing in 1st, Adam finishing in 2nd. The Ontario Provincial Championships are happening in a few weeks at the beginning of March. We'll see what happens with these 2 at the next race. The final race of the evening is the Cat 1 men elimination.
There's a lot of cats running around here. Cat 3, cat. I don't understand what's going on.
So they give you the little screen, and then the beginner in this corner has a screen like this.
Yeah, I know. It's actually easier on my eye because I can't actually see what I'm doing. I get eye strain, so I can't actually see what I'm doing. I hope it's in focus at least 80. I've been told it's in focus
Steve
80%
Bauer,
of the time,
Steve McKee,
which is the most important. I know.
Robert Hargrove,
Yeah, I know. But I don't usually.
Enrico.
When I shoot with a video.
Pierre-Andre Coté, Andy D'Angelo, Dorel Pott, Matt DeLuca, There's 16 riders who will be starting this race. So this is our final elimination of the 3rd Ontario O Cup. As riders make their way into a peloton on this neutral lap. The race has started. Steve Bauer is holding the black line. William Nightingale has made his way beside him. Matt DeLuco fighting for the last position. And as the bell is rung, it looks like Richard Froner is going to be fighting to get back in contact. Matt DeLuco leaving some space as well. Andy D'Angelis is moving up over the front, putting himself into a safer spot. Number 86, Tommy Waldeck. First one eliminated, number 86. Still Matt DeLuco and Richard Froner, who are sitting at the back with half a lap to go. Richard has gone high, decided to come back down low, see if he can stay ahead. 71, Matt DeLuco. Richard still fighting it out at the back, but this time he's fighting it out with number 81. That's William Nightingale, who's decided to accelerate and move up and over Andy D'Angelo. Richard knew he was out that time. Andy D'Angelo is the one who's trying to make his way back in. He's on Enrico's wheel. He appears to be moving into the group. Riders are reminded to hold straight lines. Rider number 68. Rider number 68, Pierre-André Côté, you've been eliminated. Enrico moved from last position, making his way in as he passes a rider who looks to be losing some steam. And he sits up knowing he's eliminated, and that is William Nightingale. Steve Bauer has been dictating the pace, but he now has help. Simon Fothergill has decided to sit at the front and hold speed. Then we have Steve Bauer, Steve McKee, but at the back, it's the back that matters. As Enrico is fighting for a position. He's on Andy's wheel, Andy D'Angelo. It's a close one. No elimination, it was a tie for the final wheel. Everyone is still in. Everyone is still in. Brad Bradford, Enrico Trainee, fighting for riding for positions. Rider number 75 had a wheel touch. Number 64 has been relegated. There's no elimination on this one, as number 64 is being asked to leave the track for an unsafe line change. No elimination on this one. There are 9 riders who remain. Steve Bauer's in this group, Steve McKee's in this group, Darrell Pop, Enrico Trani, Robert Hargrove's in this group, Steve McKee, Andy D'Angelo is still in here, and there's a rider who's gone up and over. Decided not to fight for the last wheel, he wants to be first, and that rider is Jason Valenti. Enrico was eliminated on that last one.
saw you dozing there a couple times, man.
Oh, me? Yeah.
He was doing this.
No, you didn't see that.
He was doing this. He was going. doing that. And what are you going to say? You never got it on tape.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He was dozing. He was doing this. Just like this.
How are you doing?
Yeah, it's real bad. Hey. Are you calling me because I called you? No, I just didn't know where you were, and then I saw you sitting there. Okay, is the car packed? Okay, what about you? Okay, but you gotta bring everything else, right? Okay, tell me mom's coming back. And what about your backpack? Is it in my car? Okay, so I'll watch these videos before. Okay, so what do you want from me, Michael? Can you start packing the car? I'm not going to start packing the car in my car, and then I'll bring your backpack and we'll walk the car together, okay? Yeah, that's fine. So, just, you know, if
But I'm wondering if they.
Okay, so I'll just see you after work, okay? Come and stay in my neighborhood.
Alright, guys.
Okay, buddy, I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. See you soon.
We'll see you later, guys.
So you getting in there, so getting in there.
See you, man.
We're awesome.
I'm out of here.
I'm not going down there yet. There's shit still going on. Her car? All Joe's gear and stuff? I carried it all the way to the last time. Just stood there along. Her dad was. You know what I mean? Like. I saw her carry the rollers out.
All you gotta do is take the bike, right?
Just the track bike. The Arrow helmet and Arrow helmet and Arrow bars. You mind, would you? No, Joe's got to come to the car anyways. He's got a school backpack with his own. He's doing it there. Because on Monday, I'm only going to have a day with him. I don't want to have to do school.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's like 5 o'clock. My espresso usually.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's like it's like, what is it? After oil, it's the most traded thing in the world. Coffee.
Coffee, is it?
I know why. Yeah.
All right, we're about to begin the presentations. Under 17 women in Kilo Pursuit Final will be first to receive their medals. Reminder to all athletes, no hats place from NCCH, powered by Deck Express, Sydney Flagioli-Bray. Once again sweeping the podium, Team NCCH, powered by Deck Express, with first place champion Dawson McDonald. The under 17 points race champions. Category 3 men's points race. In third place from Dark Horse Flyers, Christian Despatie. In second place from Kurzawinski Coach Bike Zone, Richard Westwood. And in first place from Kurzawinski Coach Bike Zone, Hans Borden. The Cat 3 men's points race podium finishers. In the women's points race, in third place from Callisto Forest City Velodrome, powered by Toyo Tires, Candice Moot. In second place from Kurzawinski Coach Bike Zone, Sarah Giovanetti. In first place from the Cyclery Opus, Ariane Bonhomme. Your women's points race champions. And the Cat 2 men points race in third place from Callisto Forest City Velodrome, powered by Toyo Tires, Jim Edmondson. Jim Edmondson! In second place from Kurzawinski Coach Bike Zone, Darren Hobson. In first place from Kurzawinski Coach Bike Zone, Jim Gantley. Your Cat 2 men points race champions. Oh, wait, we found him. Third place finisher, Jim Edmondson. Your podium is now complete. Junior men points race. In third place from Team NCCH, powered by Deck Express, Josh Schenker. In second place from Callisto Forest City Velodrome, powered by Toyo Tires, Lucas Taylor. And in first place from Team NCCH, powered by Deck Express, Jordan Jones. In the men's Cat 1 points race, in third place from Team NCCH powered by Deck Express, Simon Fothergill. In second place, representing himself, Steve Bauer. In first place, from Équipe de Québec, Pierre-André Côté. Your Cat 1 men points race champions. In the combined category of junior and under 17 women's scratch race, in third place from Équipe de Québec, Laurie Gisson. In second place from Callisto Forest City Velodrome, powered by Toyo Tires, Naomi D'Souza. In first place from Callisto Forest City Velodrome, powered by Toyo Tires, Ali Van Eisendorn. Your combined category junior and under 17 women scratch race champions. In the under 17 men's scratch race final, in third place from Callisto Forest City Velodrome, powered by Toyo Tires, Justin Correa. In second place from Team NCCH, powered by Deck Express, Dawson McDonald. In first place from Team NCCH, powered by Deck Express, Sydney Flagioli-Bray. Your under 17 men's scratch race champions. In the Cat 3 men's scratch race, in third place from Dark Horse Flyers, Christian Despatie. In second place from Kurzawinski Coach Bike Zone, Richard Westwood. And in first place from Kurzawinski Coach Bike Zone, Hans Borden. The Category 3 men's scratch race champions. In the women's scratch race, in third place from Team Cadio BC Team 02, Danielle Mullins. In second place from Callisto Forest City Velodrome, powered by Toyo Tires, Candice Moot. From the Cyclery Opus, Ariane Bonhomme. Your women's scratch race champions. In the Category 2 men's scratch race, in 3rd place from Cycles London Racing Team, Killian Cummings. In 2nd place from La Bicicleta, Matthew Ford. In 1st place from Kurzawinski Coach Bike Zone, Darren Hobson. Your Category 2 men's scratch race champions. In the junior men's scratch race, in 3rd place from Callisto Forest City Velodrome, powered by Toyo Tires, Adam Lefebvre. In 2nd place from Team NCCH, powered by Deck Express, Jordan Jones. And in 1st place from Callisto Forest City Velodrome, powered by Toyo Tires, Ian Curry. Your junior men's scratch race champions. In the Category 1 men's scratch race, in 3rd place from Team NCCH, powered by Deck Express, Simon Fothergill. In 2nd place from La Bicicleta, Steve McKee. And in 1st place from Équipe de Québec, Pierre-André Côté. Your Category 1 men's scratch race champions. In the combined category of junior and under 17 women, elimination race, in 3rd place from the Madonna Wheelers, Elizabeth Archbold. In 2nd place from Team NCCH, powered by Deck Express, Hillary Lowry. And in 1st place from Team NCCH, powered by Deck Express, Amelia Bell. Your junior and U17 women's elimination race champions. In the under 17 men's elimination race, in 3rd place from Trois-Rivières, Québec, Joël Domingue. In 2nd place from Callisto Forest City Velodrome, powered by Toyo Tires, Justin Correa. In 1st place from NCCH, powered by Deck Express, Dawson McDonald. Your under 17 men elimination race champions. In the Category 3 men elimination race, in 3rd place from Beacon, BC, Martin Gledhill. In 2nd place from Kurzawinski Coach Bike Zone, Hans Gordon. In 1st place from the Newmarket Eagles, Don Smart. Your Category 3 men's elimination race, Podium. In the women's elimination race, in 3rd place from Wheels of Lure, Valentina Cental. In 2nd place from Kurzawinski Coach Bike Zone, Sarah Giovanetti. In 1st place from the Sudbury Opus, Marianne Bonham. Your women's elimination race champion. In the Category 2 men's elimination race, in 3rd place from Midweek Cycling Club, Derek Coops. In 2nd place from Mike Scott, Charles Fournier. And in 1st place from Cycling London Racing Team, Killian Cummings. Your Category 2 elimination champion. In the junior men elimination race, in 3rd place from Callisto Forest City Velodrome, powered by Toyo Tires, Lucas Taylor. In 2nd place from Callisto Forest City Velodrome, Jordan Jones. Your junior men elimination race champions. In the Cat 1 men elimination race, in 3rd place from La Bicicleta, Steve McKee. In 2nd place from Kurzawinski Coach Bike Zone, Andy D'Angelo. you all volunteers, organizers, commissaires. Enjoy the rest of your evening.